Hello, everybody! Welcome on in. It is so great to see you all. Welcome to the stream. It's great to see you. I hope y'all are having a lovely day. Cat cam needs to be adjusted. There we go. There's Millie. There's Millie. Hello. Hello, John and Amity and Justy and Serena and Emily and Lemon and Alistair. Hello. Also, thank you so much, Rainy, for the hug, Pua. I am, in fact, hugging Pua right now. You just can't see me. I'll prove it. Wow. Hug Pua. Thank you very much for the hug, Pua. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. I'm just, I'm just vibing, doing my best. Hi, Millie. Hi, baby. Bree mermaid on it. Yes, I am all mermaided up and ready to go. All mermaided up and ready to go. Look at me. I'm gorgeous. Hi, Ray. Yay, I haven't seen Pua for a while. Yeah, Pua deserves more. Pua really deserves more screen time. Now that I'm mostly a VTuber, or a PNG tuber, artist, I don't really have Pua very often, but they're here. They're hugging me. It's good. I just like the freedom of a PNG tuber very much. I really do. Not that I don't want people to see my face. I just like the freedom of the PNG tuber, and it allows me to have vibes on a certain day that I don't usually get to get unless I do a lot of prep work for my makeup. So. All right, I turned the music down. Thank you for that. It was not that loud last stream, but apparently super loud today. Hello. Welcome on in, everybody. It's so good to see you all. Hello. That's better. You're welcome. How's it going? Lurk, have a very good lurk, Amity. I hope you guys are having a lovely Saturday, and that for everyone celebrating Mother's Day tomorrow, I hope you have a great Mother's Day. Millie is being a better behaved furry daughter than Serena is. Yes, her and Dandy are both taking their midday nap. They had their midday snack, and now they're taking their midday nap. Weird. Oh, it's just not even on this screen. Weird. Alright. Fix that. Yay, naps. I has never been fed. Mama, Papa is starving me. Little lying liar who lies. She was fed about an hour ago. They always want to have their food when they want to have their food, not when it's convenient for humans. I am warframing. I'm using my new frame, Titania, working on unlocking Oberon. Hell yeah. That sounds awesome, Alistair. I draw for Mermay, but what would I make? A clownfish? Ooh, yeah, totally make a clownfish. Why not? Mermay is all about doing cool things. As you can see above me, I've been drawing the exact same mermaid every year since I started streaming. You can see how far I've come in my art journey. That was year 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm not even doing it in time. I'm looking at something else. I'll start again. Okay. I mean, I think you can probably tell. So that's year 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That was last year. And then this year, we're doing our own thing. But yeah, it's the exact same mermaid in like slightly different vibes, which is really exciting. Every year I play with a new concept. for like the first 2 years, it was just drawing, a mermaid. It was just drawing a mermaid, and then I started playing with like, different like concepts, of like space and, vibes. And this year, I was thinking, gonna focus more on composition. We've been focusing on composition the past 2 years, really like, well, except for I guess the calendar, but we've been focusing on composition. We focused on composition in 2023 and in 2022. Sort of with 2022, like it coming, her coming up at you in sort of like a rush, in like a kind of a scary way. And then her like grotto with like figuring out like space and depth. And this year I really wanted to like focus on that depth as well, but still give space for some really like background elements to shine, because we've never really seen the top of water and really done like top of water reflection. It's mostly just been kind of like fully stationed underwater or above water, and I really wanted to like give it a different like camera angle this year. Yeah, like it's definitely different. Like yeah, it's the same mermaid in different phases of her life cycle, doing different things. Yeah, we kind of decided like in different phases of her life cycle. Yikes, loud again? What the heck? I didn't even do anything. Maybe this playlist just has like a variety, like the music levels just aren't the same. Here, I'll turn it down. Okay. I was trying to find like underwater lo-fi music. I'll just keep an eye on it. I'll keep an eye on it. If we have to change, we have to. If we gotta switch, we gotta switch. Go back to the trusty. Go back to our trusty, cozy winter lo-fi. Yeah, this new angle is great. Really loving the reflectiveness. Thank you. Yeah, I had this idea in my head. I was trying to like come up with like a good new thing to like focus on this year, to kind of show like again how far I've come in my art journey. We've really like nailed down her body and how she looks and like the way she moves. And so I really wanted to like focus on setting and place and telling a story with the composition rather than like just fully focusing on the merm. And that was kind of my like thought process for this composition. And yeah, I drew it a little bit before stream, just because I wanted to make sure it like looked right and looked good before I like debuted it, and it looks great, and I'm glad that I was able to execute what I had in my brain. At least this angle isn't as bad for the humans as the piece of Lilith I'm working on. Yeah, this is more of just like aftermath of an attack versus versus a mid-attack, so you know. I still didn't want to like do battle. I did also have like a thought of like having her be like really big on like the bottom of like a big ship and kind of like engulfing it, but I didn't want to. I wanted to focus more on like a moment in time rather than like a kaiju battle. So maybe that'll be next year. I don't know. But yeah, we as a chat a few years ago definitely yeah, like during year 3 definitely thought of like her during her like various different life cycles, because the older she gets, the longer she gets. So this one is gonna probably be her in her like younger years, because this composition doesn't really go well with her long, long, long freaking eagle tail. So, all moments in time in her life cycle. We love the Tide Caller and the Devourer and Drowner of Men. Homosexuality. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's kind of what we're working on today. You know, just mermaid stuff. Just mermaid stuff. Just doing merm stuff. But yeah, since this is a draw-a-center style, I do kind of want to explain how I put all of this together. Or not draw-a-center style, a draw-along. I do want to explain how I kind of like put it all together. So I've got some pictures here, which this is my reference image that I did for the boat. Just to kind of like show that like there's like this big nice ring of water around it and like how where the light comes from. So pretty much it was like a pretty basic setup. Is it gay mermaid stuff? I mean, she definitely it's very much gay mermaid stuff. We haven't shown any of her like family life or anything. But it's very much gay mermaid stuff. So I pretty much just like made my canvas like this dark blue color, and then I took my airbrush pen and basically just like made a big old blue circle. Kind of instead of like doing like a usual like sketch with like lines and stuff, I started with a painterly way of doing things because I just thought that would like work better with what I wanted to accomplish. And then I basically just kind of like drew the boat also in a painterly way. Really just like focusing on the colors and the shape language to start out. Just kind of using my instead of like using my illustrative sense, using my like painter sense, if that is a thing that people have. You can always go about it however works easiest for you too. I mean, the process is helpful, but like whatever works for you in how you make a thing. I like starting with color when it comes to painterly stuff. Yeah, that's kind of how I did that, and then I just sort of took my airbrush pen and just started making like waves and stuff. Wave little markers. To kind of signify where the boat goes, or like how the boat is like kind of moving in the space. And then did the same with the lighter blue color to show the ripples. Really, like the beginning part of a sketch is really just squiggles, especially in like a painterly sketch. It's really just squiggles. Squiggle, 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 squiggle. And then I took the white color. Gotta make it smaller so I can see the rest of it. and took my wet bleed blender, which is a thing you may or may not have if you have Clip Studio Paint, and just kind of put out the rays of sunshine from it. And brought it. I will say wet bleed stuff or any like watercolor stuff that you have will help a lot with making water look like water. It gives it a nice water texture that is hard to come by. And then I just little notch in the boat. Did the wet bleed blender again. Put a little more notch in the boat to give it that like shine. And then carried some of the light down through into the darker portions. Lit this up a little bit. Mostly it's just seeing where the light goes and doing your best to just kind of sketch where the light goes. I don't know. Does that make sense? A lot of art is just like, look at your piece and see where the colors are. And don't be afraid to grab colors. Don't be afraid to grab colors from don't be afraid to grab colors from your reference photo, because that'll really help. I didn't do that for this, and I probably should have. Wow. I mean, this is a very good this is a great concept illustration, but this is already the colors for this one and the shape language is already turning out a lot better. See, doing it twice is never a bad thing. I was really worried that me doing it again and showing you guys how I did it the first time was gonna make it look shitty, but it is actually looking, weirdly, more depth. Giving it more depth than it had before, which is kind of fucking sick. And then we added a nice dark color, used our wet blender to blend it together. Dark blue action going on the bottom of the boat. And bada bing, bada boom, you've got your background sketch done. Yay! Painting is fast. To get it looking really fucking sick is hard, but to kind of get a sketch down, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Yeah, and that's basically how I did it. And then how I did the mermaid was I kind of, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Guys, that's gonna look so fucking good! Hell yeah. Yeah. How I did the mermaid was like my usual body sketch, where I like broke it down into the shape language that you've seen me do multiple times. And kind of do a nice mermaid S shape. You always want to start your mermaid off with a nice S shape. Always want to start your mermaid off with a nice S shape. And then just kind of knew that this was going to be this part of the body was going to be the foreground, and then the tail was going to be further into the background to kind of like note that, and that she was going to be looking up at her carnage that she was making. Just kind of having a nice leisurely flow. Just kind of sketching out the mermaid there. And then just added some nice deep blue coloration for shadows. Because, you know, even though in order to sketch out the body real nice, you need to, like, do the regular sketching and not the painterly sketching. At least for me, I don't know how to painterly sketch a body yet. I do want to, like, focus on the light and the dark aspects of it, because I really want this to be a storytelling piece, and storytelling takes a lot of, like, storytelling is really important with, like, color and light and composition. Color, light, and composition are, like, the main things for storytelling, and you want to make sure you get that down early so you know the, like, story guidelines. And then I put a little bit of white on her places that are where the sun would touch, probably. And yeah. Oh, and then I also I'll show you how I did the blood too. So this is the blood on her. Since she is going down, a good curl or J-shape is a good mermaid too. I'll show you at the end of stream 3. I'm doing a mermaid drawing too. Ooh, I would love to see. A good J-shape is pretty good too. I mean, I did as you can see, my J-shape for my mermaids early on. Hello, Overcyclist. Thank you very much. Yeah, I did a lot of J-shapes early on. It's a very good way to show the detailed texture of our mermaid. But I love a good S-shape for flow. I feel like if you want to show, like, movement, an S-shape is a good way to go, and then if you want to show, like, detail, a J-shape is a good... Yeah, that was a loud AF mic. It was loud as fuck. Ooh, technically a mermaid. I'm trying my hand at Thruviston. Ooh! I don't know how to pronounce that. I keep trying, and I don't know. Thruviston. One day. I'm excited to see. Also, yeah, if anyone is drawing either along with me, with what I'm doing, or with, drawing your own mermaid, I would love, love, love to see what you've been working on. Thruviston. Okay. I was close. Yeah. Anyways, with the blood, I was just, like... I'm like, oh, it's not super complicated. I'm just, like, putting the blood... I just kind of, like, squiggled some red. Oh, the little seahorse mermaid a few weeks ago. Did you post it in the Discord? If you did, I didn't see it, and I should go back and check it out. That's also very cute. Also, hi, Leon. Welcome on in. I saw that you came in earlier, and I just jumped right in, and I forgot to say hello. Hello, hello, hello. It's great to see you. Yeah, with the blood, I just kind of, like, scribbled some red, and did it in a way that, like, followed her body shape, because she's, like, wiggling down, swimming down in her, like, I imagine the movement of the piece is, like, this. Like, from the top up here down. So I'm trying to make the blood follow her body movement, because that is the most movement that is happening in this scene, other than, like, the ripple of the water above. So the blood should, like, follow that path, whether it's, like, from her mouth, or it's along her body, or from her hands, and whatnot. Hey! Hello, Edgefit, welcome on in! Hello, hello, hello! I'm just describing how I drew this sketch, because I did it offline, because I wanted to see if the composition worked. So now I'm just backtracking, telling you how I did it. I don't think I saw this! Oh my god! Is it a little trans seahorse mermaid? That is so freaking cute, Leon. That is so freaking cute. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I love that he's pregnant. I love that he's pregnant. Oh. He's carrying around his babies. Good for him. Good for him. He's a good dad. My Arctic merms are based around the humpback whale for the sushi part, so they can only move it up and down. Personally, I go for different shapes for the sushi part, depending on merm subspecies. My North Atlantic Ocean merms, for example, can't do the whole fishy part, is extremely flexible thing, but only move their sushi parts from side to side. You know, that's fair. That's fair. I guess if you are way more advanced and are doing different subspecies, you should definitely study how those animals move and base your mermaid off of that. But if you're doing a basic eel or fish mermaid like me, yeah, the S curve or the J curve is a good way to go. Yeah, whales kind of go like back and forth and not like squiggly. You guys are already so advanced, I don't even need to tell you what I'm doing. You already all know how mermaids work. I'm proud of you. My little pupils. They're advanced. They're trying their own thing. They're learning. So proud. Yeah, anyways, that's like kind of the movement of the piece. Again, trying really hard to like be very cognizant of the movement and the story of this piece. That's kind of like the thesis statement of this mermaid for me. And then for the blood up top, I just kind of took the red that I have, the nice bright bloody red, and just kind of made some squiggles, made some squibbles around the boat, and then really just like fucked it up. Really just fucked it up with my water, wet bleed blender if you're using Clip Studio Paint. I love the wet bleed blender. So it looks kind of, because blood shows up a little bit in water, and it like, obviously it's blood red, but it disperses pretty quickly. So you really gotta fuck up that smudge. And there we go. And voila, that's how I did this. But this one is 10 times better in the background than this one. So doing it a second time, always good. But yeah, there we go. That's how we got here. A quick sketch rundown. TLDR. There we go. I'm not just drawing various subspecies of merms, I'm also writing a whole darn in-universe scientific paper about the various subspecies of merms, as though it is written by an actual merms-verse anthropologist specializing in mermaids. It's going to be one heck of a long dissertation when it's finished. Wow, that's awesome! That is super fucking sick! Hell yeah. I can't wait to hear more about that. Alright, but for now, we're gonna get rid of all of this, because we got to detail out this body. We gotta detail out this body a little bit before we can move on, because she is the focal point of this piece. We could finish the background, but why finish the background when you could draw a mermaid? Our editor is saying nice things about us, Brie. How dare they? Oh, what are they saying? Alright. Now we're doing our lovely merm sketch. A few years ago, we kind of talked a lot about how the face is broken up, so I don't know if we need to talk about that a whole lot, but, you know, do your usual T section. It doesn't have to be perfect off the rip. We're just trying to... At least all of, like, the sketches for me really are just trying to map out how in the world things fit together. And it doesn't have to be good right away. Marx has gotten to the adventure, which means we are close to finishing editing. Yay! And they said, and I quote, that it feels well designed and kudos to us. Ugh. Thank gosh. Thank goodness. We've spent so long on that story. I hope it feels well designed. Her head needs to be a little less wide, but we can get there later. I'm also very happy that Matthew wants to run our games next year. Very much so. Titties. Titties. She doesn't have a lot of titty, but she has some. She is way more, again, as you can see in all of the pictures on my thing, she is way more eel-like than she is person-like. Except for last year's, which we drew her basically human Sona. Gotta give her that lovely... Oh. Gotta give her that lovely... squish in the torso, because even though she is a mermaid, they still need to be able to move. So you still need a little bit of squish. You still need a little bit of squish. Fish have muscles too. This is a bit of a hard pose because it is like mostly side. So, like, this is kind of like stomach over here, and then like side over here. And only recently did I get like pretty good at connecting like this part together. It is not a very intuitive thing to do. So if you struggle a little bit with it, know that you're not alone. That's why I usually like making the titty first, like the torso of the titty part first, because it makes it so much easier to like see where like the connection points in the arms lie. That's an arm, and that's an arm right there. This is butt. Butt. And then from here, it's pretty much all tail. Fish do indeed have muscles, and when they're breaded and fried, they taste really good, especially with the good grandma's parsley sauce. See? Saying things like that, it makes a tide caller want to eat you. You want to eat fish, she eat you. Just connect the arms. Connect the arm, have the elbow connection point kind of equidistant to belly button area. It's kind of, the arm movement's kind of this way, so. Nah, that doesn't look great. Ignore that. I think there should probably be less of the arm. Even less of the shoulder. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. Honestly, maybe the arm just shouldn't be visible. Or it could be visible and like out. One more is just par for the course. The only mermaids I draw are man-eaters. Tide Collar's been a man-eater from day one. She's got kind of like a beta fish tail. And I really don't know what to do with these arms. I was like, oh, they're just gonna like flow in the water, but they're much harder to draw than I anticipated. Man. Motorcycles are out in full force today. It'd be better to have her arm like down like this. Have her holding something. At one point I was thinking that she'd be holding something. Yeah, she could be holding a weapon of some kind. Or something that she stole. She's holding something. I don't know what. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out what the story of what she's holding is. A fork? Very sinister aerial vibes. Ooh, the marlin that the fisher had caught. Ooh, I like that. Rescuing a fish. Elsa, hi, Rahara. I do like that. Welcome back, Ray. Right, let me look up what a marlin looks like. I have an idea in my head, but I need to see it in real life. Oh yeah, they're fucking huge. I should probably just be holding the nose. Here's my really shitty sketch of a marlin. Millie is a little croissant. She's croissanting everywhere. Yes, how the seals take fish out of coolers on the docks. I kind of like that. Free food is best food. Yep. With like pieces of the net around it. Well, not remember, I finally got a certain nail set done. Yeah! I wasn't able to respond last night because I got really sleepy, but oh my gosh, y'all, look at this. Rahara did a Dark Star themed nail set, and it looks so cute! It's so freaking good! Aren't they so pretty? I figure he might be getting EP, yeah. I have surreal and bizarre hours. Hey, that happens sometimes. I might be like late-ish, but I have been going to bed earlier recently, but I still sleep until like 1 p.m. It's a problem. I really, really love the star, this like star moon plate right here. I mean, all of the different moths are incredible, but like this like circle is so gorgeous. So pretty. It looks so good. Thank you so much for finally getting it done. I really, really love what you did. I really, really love what you did. Alright. Beautiful. Alright. She's stealing a marlin. I go to sleep as the sun is coming up because I do cat monitoring during the night. That makes sense. With how many cats you have, that totally makes sense. Alright, sick nasty. Let's continue, working in those details. has a really big forehead. She's got cool, like, plates on her forehead. Ooh, you totally, if you would like to edge a fit, you do not have to if you don't want to, but I would love to show it off. Keeping fights from breaking out. I really should just have used another moth for the second nail. Which second nail? I'm just loving this shape so much. It's really pretty. All the shapes were gorgeous. I really like it. I don't know what you're talking about. This is the beautiful shapes. Beautiful shapes. Oh, the pointer finger? Oh, like here? Wait, what's the pointer finger? Oh no, it's this one. No, I like it. I like this shape a lot. I really, really like this. This is really beautiful. But that's okay. I think this moth and this moth are very beautiful. It really depends on how many moth stamps you had. Hey, hi Jiggly Butter, welcome on in. I'm doing well. I am just working on my mermaid piece for 2025. How is your Saturday going? Oh yeah. I love how, like, every year she, like, gets more, like, elegant, but, like, monstrous at the same time. Maybe I just get better and better at making things look less human. But still have, like, human-like features. Not too bad. Heck yeah. I'm glad it's going pretty well for you. That's great to hear. I think it's just a motorcycle kind of weekend. Also, has the music been pretty steady for a while? I tried to do some tuning of it, fine tuning of it, so I hope it worked. I'm also electing to make her look a little bit more buff in this picture. I feel like mermaids need to be buff in order to, like, survive in the water. Well, at least. Music's been fine. Yay! Music hasn't done any surprise mother flipper volume jumps. Hey, that's great. Turning down the playlist must have worked. More of the muscular arms. There's a webtoon that I read called The Mermaid Scorned. It's a redo of The Little Mermaid. I like it a lot. Ooh. I would love to read that. I love retellings of fairy tales so much. Skellington fish? Whoa! What the fuck? That's amazing! That's so fucking cool! Alistair, what the hell? What the heck? That's so fucking sick. Look at that Skellington fish. That is proper Eldritch. Oh my gosh. I'm blown away by this. I love the details. I love the, like, fish skeleton face. And, like, the hand. Oh my gosh. And the, like, coral kind of, like coral kind of looking like the bone coral kind of, like, in the back. Wow. That's really, really, really cool. Wow. Your attention to detail is so great in this. Wow. This is, like, would be such a rad tattoo, also. Thurvistun. Primeval of the depths, the horror beneath the tide, the darkness that drowns. Christ on a pogo stick, Alistair. You're freaking good at the Eldritch Merm. Yeah, seriously. I feel like the creepier it is, the better you are at drawing it. In, like, kind of an interesting way. Like, you really went to town on this one. This, like, came out of you, and it's beautiful. How long did this take you? How long did this take you? Curse you, overcyclist. That is a spoopy merm. Or cuter, because my halfling girl. That's true, your halfling girls are dwarves. You were doing really well. I will say, your ability to, like, really see things and transfer it to canvas is really, really impressive. You see things so vividly. I started the sketch on the 1st, and I've worked on it about 4 or 5 hours so far. Okay. Yeah, that seems about right. That seems about right. Man. But, like, the attention to detail is so beautiful. And, like, even without the, like, getting really detailed, like, in the spine, it really translates. Just make me better than I am. Yeah, seriously, this is really beautiful. I cannot wait to see more. I cannot wait to see more. It's gonna be incredible. Gonna give a little hip dip just for fun. The sternum is missing specifically. It gets broken during CPR, so it floated away. That's really cool. That's a really cool detail that I didn't pick up on. but I love. I can't decide if I want to leave the chest cavity empty or add a mass of tentacles there, like an octopus living inside and corrupted by the darkness. Ooh. I mean, there's no harm in, like, sketching that out and seeing if it looks cool. If you are down for more details, that octopus idea sounds super fun. But again, that's a lot of details to do. Yeah, it could definitely take away. There's a lot going on already. Less is more, but octopi are fun. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, is like, less is more, but octopuses are cool. Alright, I think it's time to figure out how to draw this marlin. Because we've got a really good basics, we've got our detailed sketch down. I need to figure out how to draw this silly marlin. This dead-ass marlin. I mean, it just kind of happened that way. I didn't mean to draw... It just kind of happened that way. How do marlins work? Let's find out. I'm definitely less opposed to hands than I used to be. Did not intentionally hide the hand. It just worked out that way. I did not notice that he had too many joints in his fingers. It's a weird angle to draw a marlin, but you know, that's okay. This is actually turning out really well. I am very pleased with how this composition is coming along. It's so nice to see how much. It's so nice to see how much one levels up over time. You know. It's always nice to draw the exact same character over and over and over again. Be like, I did good. Granted, these hands are not gonna look great. It's okay. I will... I'll fix it later. They are good enough for now. How do I make this marlin look lifeless? there we go. Basic sketch done. Yee! Now it's time to figure out some color, because again, as I said earlier, color and lighting are the two most important parts of this piece, because we want to make sure that it looks coherent. That it looks coherent with the established color palette. It's really cool. Thank you. Thank you, Lemon. I'm very, very pleased with this so far. So I think probably the darkest color we're gonna want let's build from shadow. She's not so far below the surface that there won't be any light on her. It'll be a lot of shadow. I think we're gonna build from shadow. Wow, so cool. Thank you. And same with the tail. It's gonna be a lot of dark colors. I should probably pull up her main color palette. Pink is really important. It's gonna have pink. Sort of like bioluminescent. Again, bioluminescence will be faint. Be there. It'll weirdly be brighter in the darker portions. Yeah, the light is gonna be more white, yellow. Lilia's due soon. Thurvestune can wait. That's true. Lilia is due on Monday. Some piercing yellow eyes. Okay. It's gonna be our basic sort of lighting strategy. Monday 12 a.m. or Monday 11:59 p.m. It's not I'm Monday probably around 2 p.m. probably, because I won't be awake until then. This is not your massively gigantic Eilmer from last year. It is technically the same mermaid, just at a different part in her life cycle. The older she gets, the longer she gets. So she is pretty young in this one. She's pretty young here. Yes, last year's version was hundreds of feet. She kind of, she changes color based on, she changes length based on what is needed for me. She changes, like, she basically changes length based on the needs I have for the composition. But it's the exact same patterning, she's just not hundreds and hundreds of feet. So canonically, this is her young self. Length, yes. I'm basically just mapping the color or basic base color underneath the lighting we just did so that I can get a sense of how washed out it needs to be in order to like match the vibe. I feel like it probably needs to be a little bit washed out. We'll get there. It's a little too bright. As much as I love the brightness, a little too bright. She is a very, very bright merm. Because she's bioluminescent. Yeah, I didn't see any of your messages, Ray. I'm so sorry. Twitch is quite glitchy. Twitch can be quite Twitch can be quite glitchy. And it's very annoying. think I'm gonna need to change. Deep blue to be more in this green tone. I'll still have a little bit. Green tone. Just the edges being that bright pink. You know, just trying to get trying to match the color palette a little bit more. Light blue of her skin should probably be closer to that. And then put that on top. Yep, that looks way better. That looks way better in terms of color palette. Yay! Wanna hear a joke? Hell yeah! Alright, there we go. That looks way better in terms of color palette. Good, good, good. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Okay. I'm as tired as a motorcycle. How tired is a motorcycle? Too tired. Nice. Alright, Marlin's color palette. It's a nice deep blue, so we're gonna take this deep blue. Deeper blue. And apply it to the Marlin. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. What kind of shoes do frogs prefer? I don't know what kind of shoes do frogs prefer. Open-toed sandals. Nice. Pun jail everyone. Incroyable. Hey, I don't do puns. Don't put me in there with them. No one is without sin. I'm going to save, because we haven't saved yet. I just realized. I realized we hadn't saved yet, so I'm gonna do that. There we go. There we go. Then I think... Oh no. I could push through. Oh, kitty scritches. Yes. Yes. Yes, I will do kitty scritches. Axolotl with a deposition. Oh boy. Alright, we'll switch over to kitty camera. Oh, I just realized that I changed from mermaid to witch. There we go. Now, I could continue. So what we could do is I could just power through and keep working on the. So the next things basically is like I could work on the background and make the background look fucking gorgeous, or we could start the line art for the merm. What should we do next? What do you guys think? I will probably take a quick break in between that, but you guys get to decide what's the next part of our drawing. For that, we're going to kitty cam. Kitty cam. I'm also gonna have a cookie. How do we proceed? Hell yeah. Thank you for the poll. Background or line art? Decisions in this economy? What is that? Hey, Millie. Yeah. Who's a good baby? Who's a good baby girl? Millie's looking a little lighter. Yes. We finally put them on a food schedule, so they are not eating as much as they possibly can anymore. And they eat at about the same time, so Millie doesn't steal Dandy's food. Like, it wasn't so bad that it was like a huge problem, other than the because Dandy would get a fair share, because care about that, but like Dandy wasn't starving or anything, or it wasn't like a bully situation, but Millie would just like kind of go hog wild, and she puts on fat really quickly, which is really weird. I've never had a cat put on fat as quickly as she does. Like it gets very obvious when she like overeats. So she's a lot better now, and she's a little pudgy, but that's okay. Ooh, all right, we're 3 for line art and 2 for background rendering. Three for line art and 2 for background rendering. Intrigue. this screen. I should fix that. There we go. There we go. And we got the image slideshow back up. There we go. Now the screen is actually full of shit. And not just Millie. Though Millie is good. Millie's life goal, like many cats, is to become spherical. Yes. It is not a very good goal. It is not a very good goal. Not at all. She is also one of the most, like, extra skin cats I've ever had. Her skin is just so flabby. She's just got so much skin. And a lot of cats have that. But she's just, like, has so much skin. Like, you see the little, like, pooch that she's got down there? It never, like, fully recovered from when they got her uterus removed. And so it's, like, slightly pink and you can see her nipples through it. Like, the fur just never fully grew back. And so it looks like she's got, like, 2 boobies down here. It's very funny, and everyone's like, oh my god, is she okay? But, like, what is that little pooch? And I'm like, it just never fully recovered from, it just never really recovered from the fact that, she got her uterus removed. So now it looks like she's got, 2 big boobies, and, you know, that's kind of funny. Ooh, alright, start line art. Alright. That is what we will do next. Also, welcome on in, Brenna. Hello. And cute cat, thank you. This is Millie, or Chamomile. She is my baby. She's the baby of the family. She is just over a year old, and coming up soon, it'll be almost a year since we got her. So she's a little baby. Yeah, I love cats. Me too. I've got 2. I've got Chamomile and Dandelion, or Millie and Dandy. Dandy is my big furry boy, who is usually the main star of this channel, who likes to hang out, but he is really fluffy. And so when it becomes quite warm outside, like it has started to be, he likes to not be around as much. When it's cold, he loves the snuggle. He loves a good snuggle. But now that it's like trending around 80 degrees for the last week or so, doesn't want to hang out. Does not want to hang out at all. Really doesn't care though. Alright, back to drawing. Yes. Those are all of Dandy's titles. Page 1 and 2 available on request. The fluffiest hermit. The fur infinite. The fluffiest hermit. Yes, he is hermiting away. Well, he's not really hermiting away. He's just not in here. He's sleeping on one of the chairs in my living room. But welcome on in, Brenna. It's great to have you. All right. I think I'm going to take the quickest of breaks. I am going to piss and eat a cookie. Because I need a little bit more stamina if we're gonna do some line art, and then I'll be back to continue working on our mermaid piece. Yee! It'll be line art next. We blocked out the background, we blocked out the movement of the sketch, and we blocked out the color palette of the merm. So next is line art. We're gonna get that detail going. I love your art. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I do, I draw the exact same mermaid every year. I draw the exact same mermaid every year, as you can see above me. And in her various, like, life phases and things. She is, it's technically the exact same mermaid, but her length varies depending on the composition of the piece. Or if she is above or below water. So she's got a humanoid form for above water and a freaking scary bioluminescent eel form below. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, that's what we're working on today, and I have a mermaid PNG tuber to go along with it. But yeah, so this year we're focusing on the composition and the storytelling of a piece. Not just like the layer. Like a few years ago, we focused on the foreground and background of a composition, and this year we're focusing on the storytelling of a composition. So yeah, that's what we are doing. But you did come at the break time, so I will see you in just a sec. Don't go anywhere, because I will be showcasing the community's amazing art from last year. Every break, I show off a lovely art reel that was created and crafted by one of my lovely moderators, and full of community art. So stick around and watch that. I'll be right back. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the doodle commence. Piece in terms of lines and like how body work. Look at the squish. Look at the squish. Yeah. It's important. It's important to know how body work.
Stimulating the economy, that's what you're doing.
Cha-ching!
You see, if you save your money, that dollar is going to lower in value over time because of inflation. So spending it now means you're using it for a greater value and impact than you possibly could later. See guys,
Cha-ching!
Don't save any money. Spend all of your money.
Cha-ching!
Don't actually do that.
I should go check Kickstarter. Hold on. What's happening? What's going on? Is there mischief? What's happening? Oh! What the fuck? You guys! What? I was literally just starting to play! Shit! Holy shit, we did! This was day one funded. Woo! Oh my god. Wow, okay, hold on. I'm gonna need a minute. I'm gonna be on, if anyone needs me, I will have melted on, I'm just melting onto the floor. I've been like vibrating since, like, I don't know, maybe 10:15 this morning, like a 10:15. So, yeah, that's a big weight off my shoulders. Anyway, that's super cool. Whoever did that, thank you. Thank you. You are excellent. So, yeah, I'm choking up down here.
I'm everywhere, motherfucker. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. I hope you guys had a great break. If you have not yet, please de-water, re-water, and grab a snack. Also, Brenna, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate it. Welcome to the brigade. Welcome back, everybody. Alright. Now all of that lovely coloring work we did, we get rid of, because we're doing line art. We're doing line art now. Yeah, you're very welcome. I really appreciate it. Well, welcome to the brigade. But yes, if anyone hasn't de-watered, re-watered, or grabbed a snack, what are you doing? Go take care of your corporeal form. It is mandatory. I did have a cookie. That counts. Also, dewatering is good for you, so you should do that too, if you haven't already. Also, the fact that you asked me how to describe Lily's nose, Alistair, is very interesting. Like, I haven't really thought about it. I just kind of drew a nose that I liked. Same with this merm. I always kind of just draw the same nose. Like, swoopy, triangle, but small. Maybe that's because that's what my nose looks like in real life. I used to think I had a button nose, but I don't think I have a button nose. It's not really button nose-ish. But it is small. Small little triangle. I guess is the best way to describe it. You guys don't... I mean, some of you might know what my nose looks like, but probably not off the rip. Off rip would be kind of crazy. Back from having a snack. Hell yeah. What kind of snack do you have? Not quite a button, has a bit of an upturn, a little broad, but still overall petite. Yeah, I would say that. That seems about right. Also, I apologize if you hear a bunch of my phone noises going off. My mom's family's group chat is blowing up for Mother's Day. Ooh, mozzarella grilled cheese. That sounds delectable. Mermaid hair is one of my favorite things to draw. I love some good flowing locks. Okay. Someone please stop honking the horn outside my window. I have things to do. And audio to be good. Man. I'm never more annoyed living on a main thoroughfare than I am in the summer on stream. It just gets so freaking loud. I'm fairly certain Brie and I are going to have a bunch of Thai street food for dinner. I'm excited for that. Yes, I'm very excited too. It's gonna be very good. Little teeths, yes. She's got little teeths. She, you know, just 'cause she is the eater of men, but she's gotta work her way up. She's still baby. She's still baby before she could be eater of men. Tide collar gotta steal from men first. One of these years, I'm gonna have her be like an absolute like horror version of like full gore of her eating a person. I don't know if that's against Twitch TOS. I don't think it is. I've never done a full gore piece, but we're one of these years. One of these years. Try my hand on some gore. Yeah, I mean, knowing me, it's probably not going to be biblically accurate, but it'll be like, I guess it'll be scary enough gore. I don't know. We'll see. That's not this year. That's a future Brie drawing hide collar problem. Yeah, exactly. Girl dinner. She could team up with the siren I drew last weekend. That'd be very cool. It could be like, finally I draw Tide Collar's family, and it's a bunch of just mermaids eating a person. Will she be eating Al Gore? Probably not. Probably not. I don't really want to make a political statement. Again, probably shouldn't make if I'm not going to make a political statement, I probably shouldn't also make a religious statement. It would be really fucking funny for her to attack, like, Noah's Ark or something. Having eating the unicorn from the Ark. that's why there's no unicorns anymore. She ate them. Yeah, bud, I know you want to go outside. I'll take you outside after stream, I promise. I'm almost done. I've got 40 minutes left. If you can nap for another 40 minutes, you'll go outside. Minute nap. When have you ever known me to nap for 40 minutes? He got so excited on my break. He was like, oh my gosh, you're away from your computer. You're on the toilet. That must mean that you're fuck. And I'm like, sorry, bud. That does not mean that I'm done. That just means that I'm taking a break so I can go to the bathroom. Sure, this means you want to snuggle with me. Damn. Ooh, someone's grilling outside. Smells like meat. I finished her! Ooh! Clownfish mermaid? forgot to draw her gills in. I should do that. There we go. See for yourself when you get a second. Alright. I'll check it out. Oh, she's so cute! Oh my gosh, look at that clownfish mermaid! Oh. That's inspired. That is inspired, Ray. That is so cute. The clown fishery. It's a quote post, by the way. I wanted to honor the inspiration. Oh, awesome! Best work so far. And that's saying something. Oh yeah, this is like very impressive. The mashup of a clown and a clownfish, I mean, is a common mashup, but in your style, it's so cute, especially since you love drawing clowns. This is really, really amazing. She is very cute. I want to see what the inspiration was. Yeah, I'm leaving Discord. Oh, yeah. Nice. That's really fun. Hell yeah. Oh, it works perfectly in your style. It works really that idea works perfectly in your style. What? Oh my god. Now that I'm in here. Okay, we saw Rahara's amazing nails for the Dark Star. And then freaking look! Leon finished Lilia! Ah! Oh my god, she looks so good. Oh, I love this like retro anime toon style. What? The retro anime toon style is crazy. I also absolutely, like, I love the pose. Like, the pose is what really got me, but with, like, now with all of, like, the rendering and, like, the dot work, I'm, like, absolutely mesmerized by her kimono coat. Like, I'm mesmerized by it. I love it so much. She looks so good, Leon. You did such a good job. And those hands? What? Ugh, that's so cool. I was trying to figure out a thing for Lilia, but none of the images I have really fit other than the Sakura tree branch. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. A lot of her design inspiration comes from Taoist monks and tarot card readers, so I get it. Oh shit, that's awesome. There's some you guys are really popping off today. This clownfish, all of this mermaid stuff, this amazing Lilia piece, these Dark Star nails. Ugh. There's also, I'm just gonna like zoom through because I haven't gotten permission to show any of this stuff. We haven't, I don't know, I can't remember if we showed off Ray's Lilia yet or not, but look at this. Look at it. It's so cute. Honestly, my favorite part is her like little sly expression. Her little sly expression like kills me, Ray. It's so cute. There's been some really amazing Lilia draw this in your style pieces. And I will be going over all of them on Tuesday. I'll be going over every single one on Tuesday and announcing who the Chibi Commission winners are. And also, don't forget that the Chibi Commission winners are just random. I am not basing any of it off of a quality of art or my favorites or anything like that. It is purely based on random chance and pulling names from a hat. Because I don't grade people on quality of art, because everyone's art style is different, and I want to celebrate everyone as much as I can. But I also can only do so many GB commissions at once. Also, hi, bud. Where are you trying to go? Are you trying to be held? Are you trying to be held? Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, we have a baby. We have a baby. Hello, baby. We've got a baby. I'm waiting for someone to go NSFW with Lilia and showing her licking the staff. Oh my god. It's for academic research, I promise. I'm making out with my staff for academic research, I promise. Hi, baby. This is Dandelion, who I was talking about earlier. Let me go to face cam. This is Dandelion, who I was talking about earlier. Ah, my pig! Yes, Ray. I was showing off your Lilia. He's my big boy. He is my big boy. Isn't that right? He is such a snuggle bug. And he craves being held like a child. Like this. He craves uppies. Isn't that right? Yeah. He's like, if you're not gonna take me outside, at least hold me. At least hold me, Mom. Hi, Millie. I don't know. Maybe his coat is definitely lighter because he is his coat is definitely lighter because he is it is spring and summer, but bless you, bud. Bless you. Bless you. Sometimes he gets... He's very recently been kind of having, like, a little bit of allergies. And the fact that he is so fluffy doesn't help. his hair gets everywhere, even in his own nose and eyes and mouth. That's what happens with dandelion fluff. It gets fucking everywhere. Is that right, bud? But it's your season. All of your dandelion flowers are out and about. I'm gonna see if I can draw. I don't have confidence that I can. But maybe. Difficult because I can really only do this much in area, but you know. It's okay. Hey. Oh. Yeah. Alright, now I can't draw. Well. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. And I guess it's just kitty AMA. It's baby time AMA. Who am I to tell this little ball of fur that he can't do this? What a snuggle bug. What an absolute snuggle bug. Yeah. He deserves all the love in the world. He's so cute. He is so cute. Isn't that right? He's the kind of cat that just absolutely adores being held and, like, getting swaddled. He just wants to be surrounded in love. Grimace did that to me last night for the first 10 minutes of streaming. He demanded cuddled. Yeah. It's been a few days since he got any baby time. He hasn't really wanted to, but it's only like 70 degrees today, and the last 2 days it's been like in the 80s, so it's cool enough that he is happy to be snuggled. Of course not. I will never hold cuddles against him. I love it. He's my little child. Considering how he came into your life, Bree, can you blame him for wanting all the cuddles? Never, ever, ever. I will never blame him for anything. He's never done anything wrong in his life. Millie, on the other hand. She went through a weird piss phase. The piss phase seems to be over. She is now pissing exclusively in the litter box as far as I can tell. As far as I can tell. We haven't seen her piss on anything. Or found any piss smells other than in the litter box. So, I think I think her weird piss phase is over. Millie, on the other hand, is a criminal. She is a criminal. She wants snuggles. I will say, now that her weird piss phase is over, she does want to be cuddled more often. So there was something going on. She was mad about something. I don't know what it was, but she was mad about something, and it seems to be resolved. Ugh. He's in bliss. I feel like I need to get, like, a baby Bjorn for him. I feel like he'd really like that. She fully zonked out on my lap a couple weeks ago, and that surprised me. Yeah! A few weeks, like last week, she, came and climbed under the covers with me, and, like, cuddled with me for hours, which was super cute. Yeah, she's been really snuggly recently. Like, she never used to want to, like, have prolonged pets or to be, like, cuddled like this, but now she's, like, interested in laying on top of you and getting petted, and I'm like, yes, double snuggles. Give me the double kitty snuggles. If I could snuggle both her and Dandy at the same time, I would be in heaven. Welcome back, Millie. You are welcome to come up if you would like. There's not a great way for you to come up, but... Are you gonna come up the back way? Oh, yeah. Hanging out. Oh my gosh. Guys, we got double cats. It's double cat ASMR time. He honestly might start snoring. He honestly might. That wouldn't be the first time he started snoring during a cuddle sesh. Oh. We got a Millie and a Dandy on screen. Yippee! I have nothing interesting to talk about, other than I'm probably getting Thai food for dinner tonight, which I'm very excited for. There's a Thai festival happening that I'm gonna go to and get some Thai food. And then tomorrow's Mother's Day, which is awesome. Gonna hang out with my mom, and we're gonna go to an escape room. It's gonna be fun. And then maybe do some other stuff. I don't know. There's a lot of art markets this weekend as well for Mother's Day. I would love to hear a weird fact about clownfish. Honestly, at this rate, we end the stream with baby time. Honestly, yeah. I did get some line art done. I did get some line art done. But I don't think he's gonna get up anytime soon. We're almost at about the 3-hour mark, which is our usual benchmark. Dandelion cast level 3 end stream by way of baby time. Yeah. He's like, Mom, stop it. I need you to pay attention to me now. I need your exclusive attention. Jesus Christ. Can't get his fur off my hand. I just need to get to my mouse. You're fine. There you go. Clownfish are all born male, but can become female if the situation demands it. This gender fluid behavior is called sequential hermaphroditism. Sequential hermaphroditism. Oof. Hard to say, but cool. I do love sequential hermaphroditism. I love that fish are usually all born one sex and then can change depending on their population, because you never know what the population is going to be. And their fish are very often food, so having that flexibility is really, really good for them. Ugh. I love you very much, bud, but getting your hair all over my face and everything is woof. Hermaphroditisium? That makes sense. Oh, what a child. Alright, ad break is ended. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I think it is probably a good time to end stream. Dandy said that he needs my full attention. And who am I to deny him, you know? Who am I to deny his little his little face? If anyone else has any art that they would like to share, though, we got a lot of really, really cool art shared already today, but just in case anyone else has any other art that they'd like to share. This is where we landed at the end of today. Here, let me put on all the stuff. This is where we landed at the end of today. Very exciting. We got some of the line art done. And a lot of the color work done, which is very exciting. Just a sec. Heck yeah. Ah yes, Nemo's dad would have been his mom by the end of Finding Nemo. Yep. Very true. I was thinking about that too, Serena. Dandy hours have come. Yes, dandy hours have come, which means I should probably end stream, especially if I want to go get Thai food for dinner, so. Oh, bye. Hope you have a good night. Oh, thank you, Brenna. It was lovely to meet you. I hope to see you around very soon. It has been lovely to have you in chat. I really liked your fishy, Ray. It was super cute. Honestly, one of my favorites that you've done so recently. Give me a minute to pick and post in the Discord. Hell yeah. No worries, Serena. I'd love to see you. Check it out. Ooh! Ooh, this is looking so good. Alistair, this is looking amazing. I love the movement. absolutely love the movement. And the depth is great. Whoa. The depth is really, really nice. Oh, I cannot wait to see it finished. This is working out really, really well. I also love the brigade one-shot up here. That's really cute. That's really cute. The comic cover vibes are incredible. Just waiting for Serena. Oh, there we go. I see it. Whip Caribbean Merm. Ooh. I love, okay, that hand though, that's looking amazing. And I love the arms. Truly the arms and the hands steal the show for me. I also really love how you've like connected the torso. Looking real sick. She is quite angry. She is not happy with whatever's happening in this piece. This is looking really awesome, Serena. I think I might do the Marvel Comics cover challenge next year. You totally should, Alistair. You totally should. I was looking at that. I'm like, why didn't you do it this year? Why didn't you already do it? It's so good. You did such a good job mimicking a comic cover. You should have done it. She's got an angry, yes. Very, very well done. Cause I'm a wimp. Don't be a wimp. Don't be a wimp. All right. Thank you everyone for showing me your awesome art. Shout out to Leon for finishing the Lilia Draw This in Your Style, and for everyone who showed me all of their merms today. I'm absolutely loving all of it. Also, everyone, thank you so much for saying how much you really like this composition. I am so pleased with it so far. Also, totally not mammary glands on my merms. They may look like human female boobs, but they are solely fat deposits. I like it. Yeah, because mermaids having mammary glands wouldn't make any sense. They're just there for aesthetics. This is amazing. This is so good. This has been a lovely Saturday. Thank you all so much for joining me. Who all played in that game, Brie? It was me, John, Nico, and Matt. That's true, unless seal mermaid. Unless it is a seal or whale mermaid, then it would make sense to have mammary glands. Yeah, they help with buoyancy. Exactly. Oh, he's so zonked out. All right, I'm going to spend all of my attention on this little boy before I get some really good dinner. So thank you all so much for joining me today. It has been absolutely lovely. Huge shout out to everybody who followed and hung out with me and showed all your awesome art. I love it as always. I will hopefully be streaming once again on. He is a goodly man. He is such a goodly man. I will be streaming hopefully once again on Tuesday. So come and join me then. It's gonna be a grand old time. Probably, I don't know what we'll be doing. We'll be doing something. I'll decide. I have still quite a bit of commission work I still need to do, so maybe we'll do that. But as per usual, please feel free to join my Discord if you want to be up to date on all of the things that I've got going on. I post announcements every Monday, so if you want to know what I'm doing in the week and what my schedule is going to be, that'll come out on Monday. Also on Monday is May 12th, which is the final day to submit your Lilia Draw This in Your Style challenge. You got until Monday to do it. At some point on Monday, I will be pulling people, probably towards the end of Monday, because you know, everyone's got a weird different time zone, and I won't really be announcing them until Tuesday anyways, so you've got kind of like until Monday 11:59 p.m. To do it. So Monday will be your last day. So if you have any questions, like I will be pulling before I go to bed, basically. Yeah, other than that, I don't really have a whole lot of announcements. Feel free to check out my coffee. That is the best place to support me. I've got a bunch of stuff on my shop on my coffee, as well as a monthly sticker mail thing, where every month you get a sticker in the mail from me for only $5 a month. This month's sticker is this cute little kappa. He's just a little guy that has no brain. And it's very cute. So go check that out. But yeah, I don't really have much else. I will see you all on Tuesday, and I hope you all have a great Mother's Day if you celebrate. I would have loved to do that, but I'm quite invested in Muse-chan wrangling to actually try to finish a Merm's piece this month. That is totally fair. That is totally fair. Completely fair. Anyone is also welcome to draw Lilia whenever they want, and just if you don't have to finish by Monday if you don't want to. If you want to finish it at another time, you are welcome to do it or draw her whenever you want. I will never say no to fan art of my OC. But I just, in order to get the winners for the commissions done, I do need a deadline. So you are welcome to draw her whenever you want. You just won't be eligible to win a chibi commission for me. That's all. But yeah, I will see you all on Tuesday. Have a great rest of your day. Have a lovely Saturday, and say goodbye, Dandy and Millie. Goodbye. Goodbye. See, Monday's tomorrow for you. Exactly. Time zones are weird. When I go to bed on May 12th is when it is. When the deadline is. I'll make a post about it on probably Blue Sky and in the Discord tomorrow. But yeah. Say bye! Bye! See you later, everybody.